Why are fans worried about Chloe Bailey? When a singer best known for her hit Have Mercy made an announcement on Twitter that she and Chris were going to be releasing a song together titled How Does It Feel on Friday, February 24th, fans went wild. The song was included on her next first solo album, which is titled In Pieces and was scheduled for release in March of 2023. As soon as Chloe made the announcement about the song, people flocked to the comments area to criticize her decision to collaborate with Chris, calling it disgusting. On Twitter, a fan posed the following question: "It doesn't feel great you're giving an abuser a boost on your platform. Like, what? Chloe, didn't anyone tell you that you probably should not do this? You don't need to because you're famous enough without him?" Another user of social media also commented saying, "We will not in any way be broadcasting. We'll have to catch up the next time." Reaction continued as the next person to comment on the post said, "Damn, girl, disappointing. It's not too late to delete this, so don't bother. Let's pretend like we didn't see this." Chloe was persuaded by one of her fans. A further member on Twitter voiced their opinion that the decision was really unfortunate. Over a decade after news of Chris and Rihanna's troubled relationship first made headlines, fans have voiced their disapproval on social media. Between the years 2008 and 2013, the singer of Kiss Kiss and Rihanna, who is currently 34 years old, were formally involved in an on-again, off-again romance. After Chris was arrested for physically abusing Jessica in February 2009, the two of them finally decided to end their relationship for the first time. Because the extent of her wounds required medical attention, she was sent to the hospital. Later, in June of that year, he entered a guilty plea to felony charges and was sentenced to 5 years of probation as a result of his actions. In addition to that, he was given the directive to maintain a distance of 50 yards from Rihanna. In 2012, Rihanna and Chris reignited the flame of their relationship, but in 2013, they decided to end their relationship for good. In the documentary released in June 2017, titled Welcome to My Life, the singer of With You revealed how his relationship with the native of Barbados evolved as a result of the incident that occurred in 2009. From that point on, things simply continued to deteriorate because there were much too many verbal battles, as well as physical clashes. Chris continued, saying, "Mutual sides. This is the very first opportunity I've had to make a statement. We would engage in combat with one another. It was never okay for any of us to strike each other. She would hit me and I would hit her." Since then, Rihanna has moved on from her relationship with rapper A$AP Rocky. They became parents for the first time in May 2022 to a son, and she is presently expecting their second kid. In a recent interview, the singer known for her hit Only Girl in the World discussed her past relationship with Chris and stated that she was ready to move on. "It's not a subject to sweep under the rug, so I can't just dismiss it like it wasn't anything, or I don't take it seriously," she said in an interview with Vanity Fair in 2009. "But for me, and for anyone else who has been a victim of domestic abuse, nobody even wants to remember it," she said. "Nobody wants to even think about it. Even admitting it is a taboo for everyone. Therefore, if I even think about it or say it once, much alone say it 200 times, I should be penalized for it? That didn't go over very well with me at all." Chloe Bailey also addressed the criticism that she has been subjected to as a result of the filthy sex scene that she had in Swarm with her co-star Damson Idris. In the opening few minutes of the first episode of Donald Glover's new psychological horror series, Bailey, who plays the character of Marissa Jackson, and the Snowfall actor who plays her boyfriend, Khalid, engaged in an intimate moment together. Many viewers thought the scenario to be gratuitously violent and offensive, and many rushed to Twitter to attack Bailey's career choices in the wake of her recent, contentious musical duet with Chris Brown. Chloe Bailey appeared on Big Boy TV to clear the air and claimed that she was perplexed as to why people were so unhappy with the scenario. She stated that she was there to set the record straight. She also claimed that fans were outraged by the fact that her physique was on show more than Damson's via a bedroom mirror, but that their reactions were, once again, primarily ones of perplexity. At the 16-minute mark, Bailey was quoted as saying, "I'm an actress and I feel like it's about art. When I first received the script, I was just gassed, and it was just insane and gorgeous. And I think people were actually forgetting the plot of that scene. It's not about seeing me in the mirror of that scene, but I think because it's me doing it, that's kind of what makes it blow out of proportion. But I'm barely seen for 2 seconds in that," she said. "It's not about seeing me in the mirror of that scene." She went on to say, "I'm an actress after that. I was doing my job, and people need to realize that I'm an adult and an artist, and that nothing was seen that they haven't seen from me before. I was just doing my job." The 24-year-old went on to clarify that the purpose of that moment was to depict the tension between Khalid and Marissa's sister, Dre, Dominic Fishback, who was knowingly watching a couple having sex from their doorway, but perhaps viewers must not have picked up on that. The actor went on to say that the sequence was shot in order to illustrate the tension between Khalid and Marissa's sister. The incident began after Chloe Bailey received an immediate criticism for collaborating with Chris Brown on her new song, How Does It Feel? The reason for the anger was the singer's history of engaging in violent behavior against his intimate partners. Someone wrote, "We're failing Black women in the music industry. They feel like they have to collaborate with a known abuser in order to chart," and then went on to name multiple other male R&B artists who she could have collaborated with, such as Bryson Tiller, Lucky Daye, and Brent Faiyaz. "We're failing Black women in the music industry," the post continued. Another individual said, "There is no way that we will be streaming. We'll have to catch up with you the next time." The most notable example of this is when singer Kylie Williams of 3LW and Cheetah Girls explicitly denounced Brown and accused him of being a man who abuses women. Let him come out with his own record, one that is so brilliant and so captivating that it makes us all forget that he beats women. Because he is unable to, we will not. The question is, what does he do? Williams stated this on his Twitter account. He is making his way back into the public consciousness by being acknowledged for a few features that focus on the achievements of Black women. She went on to say that there are Black women who are more skilled and more deserving, yet they still give him the go-ahead. "Right now, I'm just swatting the air because it's garbage." Brown responded by attacking her detractors, notably Williams, and making fun of the singer's missing teeth while referencing Williams' song No More, Baby I'ma Do Right, which was released in 2000 by 3LW. Another scenario where it seemed fans are tired of Chloe Bailey was when she was assaulted in Boston by fans, the sole purpose for which some concertgoers purchase tickets is to harass the performers. It may sound crazy, but this actually happens at a lot of concerts that are taking place right now in the United States. Chloe Bailey, who was performing in Boston over the weekend, was subjected to the same treatment as Glorilla had just a few days before when she was attacked and almost had her wig ripped off her head while she was performing live. At the New Balance National that took place this year, Chloe Bailey was one of the performers. Unfortunately, some noisy fans ruined the experience by loudly booing her and hurling stuff at her while she was on stage. Her performances did not live up to expectations because of these people. The woman, who was 24 years old at the time, said that the experience was unpleasant and that it hindered her performance. These days, fans are shelling out their hard-earned money. This past weekend, according to reports from Media Takeout, Chloe Bailey performed at the New Balance Nationals 2023 in front of an audience that was completely sold out. This competition is widely regarded as one of the most prestigious high school track and field competitions in the United States. This year's event took place in Boston, a city with a reputation for having fans that are easily dissatisfied, particularly when it comes to performers of African descent. Chloe had an extended performance, which the majority of the audience appeared to appreciate in its entirety. But at one point, a group of spectators started heckling Chloe and tossing things at her. They did this quite loudly. However, not everyone acted in such a rude manner. Chloe spent some time talking with the audience before she was bombarded with trash by irate supporters. Here are some of the people she talked to. Chloe Bailey is an American singer, composer, and actor. She's also known by the mononymous stage name Chloe, which she uses professionally. Her sister, Halle Bailey, with whom she forms one half of the musical combo Chloe x Halle, is the one who brought her the most fame. Since 2018, they have together been recognized with 5 nominations for Grammy Awards. With the release of Have Mercy in 2021, she made her debut as a solo artist. The lead song for her upcoming first studio album, which will be titled In Pieces, will be released in March 2023. It's titled Pray It Away, and it was published on January 27, 2023. It is irrational to generate disorder in a huge crowd, since the situation can quickly go out of control and result in a loss of lives, including your own life as the initiator. This kind of animalistic behavior is just not necessary, especially at a location that is intended to be entertaining. If you don't like an artist, just avoid going to their events like a sensible human would. Well, it seems Chloe Bailey is jumping from one drama to another. Another drama. What drama do you think Chloe will be involved in again? Stay tuned for more celebrity content on True Celebrity Stories.